Good morning and welcome to this morning's intention. If you could find a place for the next 30 minutes or so to sit or lie down, not be disturbed with your eyes closed, that would be ideal. Let's create some reality together. Go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to start with a few deep, slow breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, just let everything go. All your cares and worries just dissolve and float away. Next breath in. And this time when you exhale, I want you to feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, I'd like you to focus on breathing light directly into your heart and exhaling light directly from your heart. Good. Now we're going to give some attention to the body. Make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. I want you to bring your attention now down to your feet. Ask them to relax at this time. Feel the energy of your body moving through your feet into the ground, into the earth, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet, into you. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. Now focus on your ankles and your shins and your calves and your knees. Ask them all to relax at this time. Your upper legs, buttock, your pelvic area, your hips, everything softens. Your inner organs, your rib cage, breast, chest, your full back and spine, everything loosens. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands and fingers hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And we focus on the skin of our scalp. See if there's any tension hiding up there. It's a good hiding place. If so, I want you to release it right now. Maybe your ears will wiggle a little more freely. Let that tension go. Then we focus on the jaw. We're going to allow it to unhinge. Open the mouth, open to the breath of life. And then focus on your eyelids and see if you can't get them to soften a few extra degrees. And then we move inwards and we ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. And then we thank our mind for all the hard work it does on our behalf all the time. We're going to ask it to have a seat on the couch right now and chillax while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want it to stick around and be part of our council. Just take more of a back seat. We're going to do one extra thing today. There's a custodian closet in our mind, and we're going to go to it right now. You know, a furnace room, electrical room. We're going to open the door, go into that room. We're going to find the big black switch lever that's marked analyzer. And we're going to shut it. We're going to flip that breaker and shut it down for today, just to try it out. We're going to make most of our decisions and get our information from our felt sense within the body, within the heart. And now we've exited from there. And now we're going to deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Let's use the element of air this morning to deal with them. I want you to see yourself on the ground looking up at the sky, seeing all your thoughts projected up there like mini movies. These movies are also behaving like clouds on a windy day. So I want you to notice them, notice your thoughts, but just let them blow on by. Don't get engaged with them. Now, sometimes we can get carried away with our thoughts. If we do, as soon as you realize it, just gently bring yourself back to the present moment, what we're doing. You can use my voice as a guideline. You can use your breath, just the practice of bringing yourself back. Now, if you're on the ground and you're witnessing or observing your thoughts up in the sky, therefore you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound than that. We're going to explore that a little bit here. And now let's take the journey from our head space to our chest cavity in front of our heart. Let's use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I want you to experience this as viscerally as possible. I want you to feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. I want you to hear this soft padding as each bare foot touches down on each step. I want you to feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. And as you arrive on the platform in front of your heart, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it. Maybe a wall has been built. Whatever it is, it's completely normal and natural for us to make protective barriers for our hearts. But what I want you to realize right now is that it's your heart. You have a full access VIP backstage pass to it at all times. It's your show. So go ahead and envision that lock disintegrating, the gate creaking open. Or perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that's been built. And as you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open and brilliant beams of yellow golden light spill out everywhere. So beautiful. See yourself opening the door to your heart and stepping into that beautiful, warm, loving light. You feel so safe and secure and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine, inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what we really are. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. So let's have a little bit of a shift in perception here and experience our energy body or our light body. In your heart space, you're looking down at your hands and you see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're floating there, kind of existing like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And each of us has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I want you to experience that right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. It's so pure and it draws you towards it. This is the flow of the cosmos, or the consciousness of one. I call it the nexus. It goes by many names. It doesn't matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is just total connection. I want you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this flow. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. And you don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this. You don't have to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things you might feel upon joining in is a sensation of coming home or belonging. And at some point on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone else in the universe, and they are also you. We are all one being, all the same pie, slightly different flavors we bring to the same pie. Now, this nexus is a place of unimaginable power. You have at your fingertips the entire knowledge and wisdom of the universe. It's a place of spontaneous healing, of miracles, and of incredible capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of here today. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention. So I want you to go ahead and envision right now the life that you've always secretly dreamed of having in all its glorious detail. Don't hold back. I'm going to guide along in generalities, but I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. So let's envision ourselves right now completely whole, healthy, vibrant, moving our physical bodies with ease and grace. Our emotional bodies balanced, our mental bodies full of clarity, and our energetic bodies filled and complete. And we can trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And we look after our bodies in this reality. Anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to look after any of our bodies, that is amply available to us. I want you to experience this vitality right now. It is done. It has already happened. So say we all. I'm feeling very light, like a weight's been lifted, like effervescent bubbles of joy are just coursing through my body, through my whole being, my DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level. Everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's very exhilarating. Now that you're experiencing this vitality, I want you to extend it to your family and friends. Feel the satisfaction of seeing the freedom and relief and wonderment on their faces. And then extend it out to your community and then to the entire world. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. This is within our power to do so. Now let's talk about abundance. There is plenty on this earth for us all, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth if they need it. And there's a little left over for comfort so that we can maybe travel around once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, we each have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so we're being fulfilled on many levels when we're walking our path. I want you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And it's okay if you don't know what your purpose is right now. It's okay. We're going to generate the feelings associated with that and allow that to beckon into your conscious awareness, that information. So let's generate feelings of totality, of wholeness, completeness that we felt in our lives. Maybe it's that all over good feeling you got from selflessly helping another at some point. Or go to a memory where you were doing something that you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. Now envision yourself going to bed at the end of the day of walking your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning, excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. And we just did this for the entire planet. So what does that look like now? I see all the amazing imaginations and intellects pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we're living on a planet free of pollution. We're living in harmony and balance with our ecosystem, supporting Mother Earth the way she supports us. How amazing is that? Look at us exploring our limitless potential, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced way. What an exciting time to be alive. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home. And that's through the meadow and over the bumps. But today, let's celebrate together in music, in song, in dancing, in playing, in laughing. Feel this incredible energy. My heart is just expanding in my chest with joy. Feeling all the relationships healing, all the connections opening up, love being transmitted and received. So beautiful. Now let's intend one last thing, that everybody is awakening to this consciousness of one. Everybody's feeling connected. Something magical happens when we remember who and what we are. This high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed and the righteousness and the judgment and the harming of others, and this just falls away. We all naturally adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, and sharing. Everybody's on the same page. Even the systems that govern us are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. What an amazing atmosphere to exist in. I'm walking down the street in my reality, seeing the smiles on strangers' faces, the lights behind their eyes. And I'm feeling all the tension, worry, and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders and transform in the atmosphere into the higher vibrational frequencies, more in tune with who we really are. And all of a sudden, I feel trust blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion. I'm feeling all the connections clearing, cleaning, opening up, communication flowing. So wonderful, so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. And now, wherever you are in your beautiful reality, whether you're walking through the forest, enjoying the serenity, or you're with your family at dinner, marveling at their shining faces, watching your children and your grandchildren thrive, or you're riding your bike on a nice spring day, feeling the wind against your cheek. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, I want you to just stop in your shoes and look at all the beauty surrounding you. Drink it in, drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that's surrounding you and supporting you at all times. And just receive it. You are so worthy of this beautiful reality you've just created. And connect with our gratitude. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for every step, every breath of this amazing life. Thank you to all my teachers, all my lessons. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions, helping guide me through this lifetime. Thank you most of all for my connections to each other, to the earth, to my heart, and back to the fountain, the source that constantly replenishes our light and love and energy and healing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we're going to take this beautiful intention of reality and build it up as an energy ball in our centers right now, in the heart space, solar plexus, the dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball, make it crackle with life, and then soak it with those amazing emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. Build that energy ball up, and then we're going to take a big draw of breath in. And when we exhale, we're going to release that energy and share it with the world. Looks like this. Exhale completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then take in the breath of life, replenish your light, your love, your energy. Good job. Wiggle your fingers and toes right now. We're going to come back into our body proper. Shift your limbs around a little. When you're ready, come back into the room, open your eyes. And how do you feel right now? Anytime you want to recreate the state of being for yourself, you can do so with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do the practice, so that we can do this on demand. Eventually, we won't even have to put any effort into it. We just become walking, talking, natural transmitters of this high frequency energy. It's more in tune with who we are, creating the reality of our choosing around us, because we are this powerful. So, and so much more so when we're doing this together, exponentially by magnitudes. So thank you for joining me in these intentions. Live or recorded, it all works, it's all good. So we've turned off our mind analyzer today. Just for today, try existing in your heart, in your body felt sense. Make all your decisions from there. Get all your information from there. And just observe and see how your day goes. We'll see you tonight again for the evening intention.